Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you guys doing this evening? I'm coming to you guys from my living room. I mean, hold on a second. I'm trying to see why this thing did not go onto YouTube like it's supposed to. It's acting up. It's acting up. It's supposed to go live on YouTube too, but it's not. Hey guys. Hey Bentley. What's going on, Bentley? How are you? What I'm gonna do, you guys know Jenny and Lindsay are going live today, and I said let me share it to those here who are not friends with them, and who they're gonna do the answer questions. So I said I was just go ahead and play it here for you guys, so you guys can get a chance to hear it. The title is scary. Yeah, Bentley, the title is scary. I just can't imagine what he's going through because I was listening to something today in regarding to um, well I'm gonna play it because Friday is his birthday, and that's why I came up with that topic. I can imagine him what he's going through because he's gonna spend a third birthday in jail. Well, second birthday really, because when they first arrested him, it was after his birthday was in February. So my third birthday, but his second. So I can imagine what this man is going through, um, being in this situation. So the ladies are going to be on at in the next 6 minutes, and I will be playing it from here. But I was going to play something for you guys that I listened to the other day. Let me go ahead and say hello to everyone in the chat first, okay? Hey, Bentley. Hello, Leonora. Leonora. I keep messing up your name. Leonora. Leonora. Okay. I keep messing up your name. Hey, K baby. Shannon. Hey, darling. Facebook, whoever that is. Hello. Lakeitha. I haven't seen you in a while. How happy holiday. Happy New Year's. How are you doing? Hey, Tori. Hey, Black Beauty. Hey, Lavelle. Hey, Kayla. Blue skies. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hey guys, how you guys doing today? Hey Chris. Chris, have you been? Hey Amber. Um, okay, I think I got everybody. Lady G, hey Glenda, what's going on, girly? Passionate Rose, hello guys. Hey Rhoda. Hey, 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 hey everybody. How you guys doing today? As you know, Friday is his birthday. Um, Can you imagine spending the next birthday, your 54th birthday, behind bars? Um, I'm going to share something with you guys for a second. Just bear with me for a second, and I'm going to share it right before they get on. I think this recording is about 3 minutes long. Okay, let me mute this for a second. Happy New Year's to everyone. Let me mute this for about a second. Let me get the right recording so it could be on. Hey, Alicia Tate, say hello, Sylvia. As we know, R. Kelly went to jail, but to people on the inside, he is just Robert Kelly. All we can do now is wait for trial. Yes, you're right. All he can say is, Robert, keep the faith. Absolutely. Hey, Clayton, how are you? How are you doing, Clayton? Hey, Bird. Hi, Chris, Carmen. Hey, Carmen. I think I got everybody. You are absolutely right, Leisha. You're absolutely right. All we can do is just stand in the gap, pray for him, and pray that God will see him through this whole situation. It's been long enough, and I know right now only person that can help Robert is God, and also us praying, interceding for him, and asking God to give him the strength that he needs to endure all of this. God is in control. We have to believe, we have to trust, and we have to know that whatever we pray for, we have to believe whatever we're going to pray for is going to come to pass. But we have to pray, let God's will be done. God's will be done in this situation. No matter what we try to do, let God's will be done. Okay? Hold on. I'm just trying to get the recording that I said I was going to play. Just trying to get the right spot on it. Oh, Jesus. It's just a long day. I'll tell you that right now. It's a long, long day. It's a mighty long day here today. Guys, let me just see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'm trying to get it for you guys. Trying to get the right recording. Okay, maybe it's down here. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Nope, not that one. I have so many recordings. I'm talking about like all right, it's on, y'all. Hold on. The ladies are
Hey
on.
guys. So I'm waiting for Lindsay to join. So I think a lot of people are kind of, and can you guys hear me okay?
Do y'all guys want to see her? You want me to put it on the screen?
Let me know.
I'm going to share it.
Can you guys hear me okay? Hey, Ruthie. Thanks, Joseph. Good to know. All right, now we can get started.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I share.
Okay, so you guys can hear me fine. I'm just waiting for Lindsay to join in. I sent her an invite.
Hold on.
Hey, I am. Oh, thank you, Lakeisha. Hey, Miss Paige. Hey, Sylvia. So I'm just going to start off while we wait for Lindsay. I just want to let you know we're not doing this to throw any shade to last week's recording. It's just that, Lindsay and I have been in this for a long time. We used to work for Rob. And last week, a lot of people that follow us kind of felt like that they had missed out. So this is just, Sylvia, definitely share it for sure. This is for everybody. But like I said, it's not to throw shade at what happened with the live last week. It's just a lot of people felt like they missed out. So Lindsay and I wanted to come on here and just kind of make that up.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to share it with it.
Hey, Jeffrey Taylor. Happy New Year.
Hold on a second, y'all.
So I'm just kind of waiting on Lindsay to join in. We're thinking that we would get on this live and kind of share some stories that we have working with Rob, because we really had some fun times working for him, and some really great personal experiences that I feel like people should know. Rob was a funny guy. And really, like, even though he was very professional, he was a fun guy to be around. Very good energy. Happy New Year, Terry. Hey, Boniface. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So hopefully, let me see. So I'm trying to see if Lindsay is going to join in. Yeah, Ruthie, we do. We have a lot of good stories working for Rob. I remember just being hired by him was so random. Lindsay had been working for him for a short time and kind of running the studio. And Rob he didn't care if people came to the studio to visit. So I would go and hang out with Lindsay all the time because I wasn't in school. I graduated high school and I wasn't in college. And really didn't know what I wanted to do yet. So I would just go and hang out at the studio and I guess word got to Rob that I didn't have a job and didn't really know what I wanted to do. And he walked into the room and he looked at me and he's like, "You're Lindsay's sister, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, you're hired. You want to work for me?" I'm like, "Okay." He said, "Okay, you're hired. Just get with Lindsay and she'll tell you what you need to do." So that was kind of a funny way to start working a job. But that's how I started to work for R. Kelly. So I'm waiting to see. I'm going to send Lindsay another invite. Let me see. So I am just checking on here to see if she's logged on. Thank you guys for being so patient. It ended up going on to infamous Sylvia's YouTube channel, which is fine. But we felt bad because we had directed everybody to Facebook and they kind of felt like they missed out. So we felt like we should come on here and do something to make up for that. Hey, Tanya, how are you doing? Okay, let me.
Can you guys hear it now? Or should I just redo it again?
See.
Hold on, yeah, hold on. I'm going to redo it again.
Okay.
Is that better?
So I don't know what is going on with Lindsay. Let me see if she is on here. Hey, Terrell. Happy New Year, guys. So Lindsay and I are really behind on this tech stuff. And okay, so Lindsay, I sent you an invite. Okay, there she is. There we go. Hey, Lynn.
Hey.
So I joined on, and I just let what we're doing, kind of picking up for weeks. People know where to go. They've kind of missed out, but not to throw shade to the infamous Sylvia, since they're our Kelly Club all supporters. We just wanted to kind of make up for last week's missed out.
Hey, Kirsty. Yeah. Does anyone have any questions? That's kind of, I think, why we want to be on here. If you have any questions about R. Kelly or, anything going on there. Oh, I'm breaking up. Is it better? Sound better? Can you guys hear us okay?
This is Jen.
Jen, your
You hear me?
your sound is breaking up. Sylvia asked anything special for his birthday this week. I think everyone should play his music. Angela asked, how is he really doing? Not good. He's really worried about his health. He's not doing well at all. Yeah, I know Jen was breaking up.
Can you guys hear me better?
Yeah. But yeah, I would say, I mean, just request his music to be played, play it, call radio stations, call whoever, YouTube people, play his music on his birthday. That's the best thing to do.
Okay, so that's
Angela, he doesn't really have a relationship with his kids. We're just reading questions, guys.
so. Someone had asked earlier about maybe some experiences that we had being around Rob, just some fun times.
Right.
I'm sure.
I don't know if they do regular testing for COVID. There was rumor that they had a tuberculosis outbreak also, but I haven't gotten confirmation from, I haven't seen anything listed anywhere. So I don't know. I think they keep that stuff kind of private. I haven't spoken directly with Rob, no, just through his attorneys. Aw.
My audio still isn't good.
I know.
Okay. So what's a fun story that you have working with Rob, Linz?
I just want to answer questions. Just keep it quick.
So I think our reception is kind of not that great.
Yes, Tara, I have the entire album.
Lindsay heard it with Rob. Lindsay was with Rob, and he played the entire album for her before a week before he got arrested.
Hey, I'm going to have to join back in a second. Yes, he receives all his letters. Okay, I'm going to call you right back. Something weird is going on my end.
Okay. Amen, Angie. Yeah, I think as far as the attorneys, I think, the main thing that they're going to focus on is getting him out of jail first, because he's being held on that bogus RICO charge. And, and then once they get that done, I mean, yeah, we heard shooter trial. I had commented earlier that it had been leaked, kind of illegally, but at this point, I think we need to focus on keeping Rob's music out there, and that way, when he, when he does get out of jail, then he will have a definite career. That when this first started, people were kind of saying that his career was over, it was done, but it's not. And by us playing his music, I mean, I think I read somewhere that I think he had like over 8 million plays or something. So keeping his music alive is the biggest thing. So Lindsay and I, it's hard for us to get together and do these lives. That's why we don't do them very often. Okay, so Lindsay said that it's not her connection. Let me try this again. Okay, Lindsay, then go ahead and try again. Well, financially, Angie, financially, as far as I know, nobody's benefiting, but let's just, keep his music playing, keep his career alive. Okay, so that is better. I mean, yeah, he's not going to make money off of it right now, but that will change. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, and I'm going to restart the live so Lindsay and I can do this together. I'm actually going to try this on my computer. Okay, so I'm logging off, and then we're going to get back on.
Sorry about that. I was muted. She's going to go log off and come back on, but we're going to stand here until she comes back. When she comes back, I'll put it back on for you guys to hear her. Guys, don't forget, he has a court date on the 20th, and I will be playing it here on this live. I got to get the time. I forgot the time. Hold on a second. Let me check the time that the court time. I think it's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's 11 a.m. our time here in the East Side. So so on the 20th, I know it's inauguration day, but that doesn't matter in a court system. They're gonna still have it because inauguration day is not a holiday. It's not a public holiday. So we will be listening to the hearing here on this channel on the 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and all the rest. You guys figure it out. Figure it out. I'm waiting for her to come back on. As soon as she comes back on, I will go back to it. Okay. All right, guys, I'll go back to it as soon as she comes back in our lives. Hey, guys, in Facebook side, how you guys doing over there? Hope everything's going okay. I am Deja Hare. Yes, he does write back, but he hasn't been writing in a while. So he does write back to some of his fans. So he doesn't write back. Can you ask them if anyone's looking out for his finances? Right now, Rhoda, I know for a fact from what the attorney says, his funds are frozen. His funds are frozen. They are frozen. That is coming straight from the attorney. His funds are frozen. The government has frozen all his money. If whatever's in the bank is frozen. So that's why they were asking, not the attorney. Attorneys wasn't asking. It's just the individuals, because in order for him to get additional legal counsel, they have to pay. So there is a drive for them, not by the attorney. Listen, guys, not by the attorney, but there is a drive for them to get some sort of finance. People that are on the inside. It's not me. I'm not collecting anything. Not me, y'all. Not me. Not collecting, not a dime. But let me see if she's back on now. Hold on. Let's see if she's back in here. She's not back on, y'all. Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. Think she's back. Hold on. Let me go get it up. Get it back again. Hold on. You get it. Let me get it back so you guys can hear her. Hold on, wait a minute. All right, let's get Jen. Jen. Let's go pick Jen up. Here we go. We're back. She's live now. Hold on, let me go share it with you guys. Hold on. She's waiting for Lindsay to
Okay,
come.
so we're back on.
Hold on,
Let me
y'all.
know that you guys are here. Sorry, it's so confusing. This is why Lindsay and I don't do this stuff very often.
Hold on, y'all.
We just kind of wanted to make up for last week since people felt like that they had missed out. And Lindsay and I were going to try to do this together, but our schedules are so hectic. I mean, it's nearly impossible. So she's at home doing she did her boot camp, and then she has schoolwork to do, and we have a lot to balance. Hey, honey. Thank you guys for coming back. Hey, Terry. Yeah, it's live. I know this is so hard. We don't do these lives often because it is so hard. Plus, we both live on the lake, and the reception is not always good with the internet. So, but I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'm sorry that we really don't have it together when it comes to these lives. Right, so. All right, still waiting on Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, try it again. There we go. Okay, and it's there we go. All right.
Okay. So we'll just answer a couple questions. If we miss anything, then just inbox us. And I mean, we're more than happy to answer questions. So.
Hey, infamous Sylvia. Hey, Annette. Hey, Miss Carter. So we're just kind of making up for last week because we had announced doing a live, and people didn't really know where to go. And I got messages and people really felt like they missed out. So Lindsay and I wanted to come on and answer any questions that you have. And I felt so bad that people felt like they missed out. So definitely feel free to ask us some questions. Hey, Austin. Thank you guys for watching. Our schedules are so crazy. So last week, the infamous Sylvia did a live for her YouTube page, and that had a lot of good information about the what's going on with R. Kelly, and they had some really good conversation. And then they also had some video about what they have found is going on. Sheila, how is Robert doing? Lindsay, you can answer that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not doing good. Definitely not.
I mean, it's good to definitely send him letters and positive messages. With this trial, it's not fair.
Yeah,
that it keeps getting postponed.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to do this. I think we're gonna have to do this a different time with a different setup because the audio is just really bad. It's on your end, Jen. I think there's a internet. I don't know what the deal is.
Let me see. Try this. Is that better? Lindsay, Wendy wants to know, how is Rob's health?
Yeah, rumor is he's worried for his health. Yeah, see, it's still not good. Okay, we're going to get off and we'll just do a technical run and try to plan a different one. We'll do, Lindsay and I will do a live together. Well, our schedules are so crazy. It probably won't be for a while, but definitely feel free to inbox Lindsay if you have any questions. I have a harder time getting my messages than Lindsay does. So definitely feel free to reach out for her. Sylvia hearing is on January 20th. Yeah, but everything keeps getting postponed because of they keep using COVID as an excuse. So, but I apologize. I just wanted to make sure that we got on and at least gave you guys a little bit of info and kind of made up for last week. Hey, Mary. Okay. See, I think the sound is bad when Lindsay and I were joining on together. Terry, is there still an echo? Hey, Mary. Well, honey, I mean, I've been invited. Rob wanted me to be out there with him in the beginning when all of this started. But I have a son that's autistic and he has home therapy and he only gets it for 3 years and we can't miss any of his therapy. Okay, thanks, Sylvia. So I would have been out there in the beginning. I mean, I was invited. Rob, definitely would have had me there. And I mean, we can go at any time, but our kids come first, and hopefully people understand that. Okay, so I think there's just an echo when Lindsay and I join in together. But we just kind of felt bad about last week. I know I keep saying that. A lot of people felt like they'd missed out, so we just wanted to do a quick live and answer any questions that you guys have. Like I said last week, we had announced that we were going to do a Facebook live, but it ended up being a YouTube on infamous Sylvia's YouTube channel, and they have a lot of it was a really good interview. They have a lot of good information on there, but I just felt bad that people felt like they'd missed out. So that's what this is about. And I know that's why Lindsay was kind of making it short, because there is a lot of good information out there. A lot of R. Kelly supporters giving great information. I shared my story on how I was hired by Robert, and Lindsay had worked for him for almost 10 years. I mean, she traveled all over Europe with him and Drea and the kids, staying in 5-star hotels. And the thing with Rob is that Rob treated everybody with respect, very professional. And then you have a specific type of female that hangs out with these celebrities, and when they feel like they're going to have a future with that celebrity, or they're going to have a career, then and then it falls through, then I guess this seems to be the plan B. So that's why Lindsay and I keep speaking out. But yeah, so Lindsay was on Wendy Williams today, and I'm going to be on the Wendy Williams show tomorrow morning. So we're kind of getting bigger platforms, so that way we can talk about our personal working experiences with Rob. Since I worked for him from 1999 till 2002, and then Lindsay had worked for Rob from 1999 all the way until 2000. I think it was 2008. Hey, Greg. So
Yeah. Terry, I don't know. I have to check into the Wendy Williams show at 7:45 in the morning. So I'm gonna get up at 4 a.m., do my workout, get ready, take my kids to school, come home, and then log on, and they'll let me know when it's gonna air. Infamous Sylvia, girl, you have done amazing. I mean, I give you credit because you've been at every trial, airing live information for everybody. I remember that, and it was so helpful. It actually, I mean, it made me feel good since I couldn't be there, and you really helped to include everybody. Everybody's doing a great job in supporting R. Kelly. The best thing that we can do is to play his music. How does Lindsay feel now about who is the person in the video? She feels like that was an ignorant statement. You know, you got to realize that her highest degree at the time was, you know, she had a high school degree and then she went to this music recording school. So, you know, then she worked for Rob and she ran his stuff and she had a very good business experience. But, you know, going into that trial, they sat her in a room and played that video, that pornographic video over and over and over until she had to testify. And so when she got out, it was just like, whoa. And, you know, the only thing that came to mind was just, you know, this female's cheekbones resembled, uh, Rashona. And, but as far as the man in the video, nobody could make that out. I mean, no one, still to this day, nobody can. And, but they were able to verify that it was not Robert because of the markings on that man's body. There were moles, there were different markings that Rob doesn't have. Sabrina, thank you. Yeah, we're working hard. So, you know, so far we're on, Tasha K. And as of right now, we're at almost 240,000 views for that interview. Infamous Sylvia, yes, thank you. Infamous Sylvia has a YouTube channel if you guys haven't checked it out. And she's been doing a lot of stuff about R. Kelly as well. And that was the interview that Lindsay and I went on to. And I just felt bad that people didn't know where to go. And, you know, we just announced it wrong. So that's what this is about, to make up for that. But yeah, I mean, of course, we're going to stand strong for Rob. We worked for him. We were around during the time that these females are making allegations. We were around during that time, and I don't recognize any of them. Lindsay recognizes Lisa Van Allen and Drea, and obviously I recognize Drea, but as far as these other females, I don't recognize any of them. People are claiming that Lindsay and I started the Surviving Lies website, which is not true. I don't even know how to create a website. I mean, if I was going to create anything, it would be on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. But you know, in the Surviving R. Kelly series, one of the alleged victims claimed that there were nude photos on that site. So that was a lie. Because I remember when that site came up, it was short lived. I do remember that because I remember hearing about it. And I went to look at it. There were maybe like 5 pictures, and it was mainly of Drea and then Asante McGee's mugshots. And then I think it got shut down or something, but there were no nude pictures. Infamous Sylvia. So tomorrow, you know, we're going on to, well, Lindsay did Wendy already today, and then I'm doing Wendy Williams tomorrow. And right now they're just going to see how we do on camera. And so we're just doing the Ask Wendy, which, you know, let's face it, we can all take some advice from Wendy. And then after that, then we'll kind of go from there as far as talking about Rob. I think they have to explore the legalities of it, as far as airing. I don't know. But I wanted to make sure that people understood that we're not out here victim shaming. That's not our goal. our goal is to let people know that there are people that are benefiting off of what they're doing, what they're saying. And it's a group of women that all know each other. They've known each other for many years. And one thing, one person got a hold of a producer, and producer said, well, do you know anybody else? And they said, yeah, I do. Here's her number. And then it was just a chain reaction. And that's how they made Surviving R. Kelly. Nobody checked any facts. Yeah, Lakeisha, correct. They don't have, still to this day, they have no actual evidence against Rob. Well, I mean, you can't. I mean, if it didn't happen, there's not going to be any proof. And Valerie, exactly. I mean, nobody filed a police report. Everybody, I mean, it all started with the producer, and just kind of got worse from there. People believe the media, and Rob is really a victim of that. And these other artists, when rumors and stuff come out, they have people behind them that help them. They have a legal team already in place. They have publicists, and they have a record label. They have a record label that is an entire corporation to back them up. And Rob didn't have any of that. And so that's kind of, that's what's happening here, is that he didn't have any of that backup. You have this artist who's literally just being thrown to the wolves and defend for himself. And all Lindsay and I can do is speak out about him and talk about our working experiences since we were around him. I mean, definitely 7 days a week and almost 24 hours a day. I mean, you got to realize we were like 18, 19 years old, no kids. Neither one of us were in relationships, and we were working for a celebrity. I mean, we had nothing else going on. We were around him all the time. And if I wasn't at the studio with Rob, then I was at the house with Drea and the kids. Of his lawyers, Lakeisha, the thing with attorneys that I've learned from personal experience, like with family court, the way that attorneys do things is different than what we understand. I know that there are times, I have a really good attorney myself, and there are times where I kind of freaked out because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why he's doing this, and is he the right attorney for me? And then you realize that well, there's a reason why these attorneys go to school and have to get licensed, and there's a specific way for them to do stuff. I don't know. I know Greg Payne was on here. He's an attorney. Maybe he can do a little quick comment on that. Because attorneys, they will definitely help, but there's just a certain process that they have to follow. Angela, it's just going to be a quick ask Wendy live, so it won't be that long for tomorrow. Terrell, out of all of them, right now I love the duet that he did. The song title is called Clean This House. And I can't remember the artist that he did that song with, but it's a remix. And that one right now is my favorite. I love Chocolate Factory. I've always loved that. There's, it was funny because when Lindsay and I started working for Rob, we were not into R&B at all. We're actually into punk rock and, like just different bands. And Rob's music was so good that, it caught on, and we've enjoyed it ever since. Yay, Valerie. That's awesome. Hey, Dino. Hey, Kendrick. Yeah, I mean, there's so many good songs. That's the thing with Rob. I mean, he's such a natural, he's so talented, and we're the ones that are suffering by him being in jail. We are, because we don't get to hear the new music. I mean, he has a whole new album that has yet to be released that's apparently amazing. Lindsay got to hear the whole thing before he got arrested. Infamous Sylvia. Yeah, he definitely made us his soul sisters. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, when I used to live out in Las Vegas and Rob would come out for the Billboard Music Awards, and every time he was out in Vegas, I would meet up with him, and we'd get up in VIP, and he would be like, "This is my sister, y'all. This is my sister," and so yeah, he's definitely always been family. Hey, Dino, thank you. I got to put some effort in. C.R. Carter, that's good to hear. I don't know who's releasing his music. I don't even know. I don't even think it's legal, but as of right now, I promote, just getting Rob's music out. I mean, as long as he has a fan base, he will have a career. And that would be the most meaningful thing for when he gets out of jail, would be for him to be able to establish his career again. Because the guy can make music, and with music, he'll make plenty of money, and then he can just keep it moving. Hey, Ruthie. Yeah, Rob is such a good guy. I mean, he cares. And that's the thing. I mean, Lindsay and I have hung out with other artists in our 20s, and they were nothing like Rob. I mean, I'm not going to go into any specifics, but a lot of them were very fake, and Rob was never fake. I mean, if he has your back, he has your back. And he's always had my back. He's always had Lindsay's back, and he's true to the very end. And actually, another artist that's like that is Charlie Wilson. I will say Lindsay and I used to hang out with Charlie Wilson, and he's very genuine as well. Not to just bring up other artists, but those are two artists that I've been close with that really are good, genuine people. And unfortunately, Rob is just a victim of his career and just kind of being, thrown to the wolves, as they say. But yeah, Janelle, fan loyalty, that's huge. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. Lindsay and I are going to try to come up with some kind of date to do a live together in our home, one of our homes together. Yeah, Valerie, exactly. Well, exactly. They all got book deals. They were doing tours. Exactly. I mean, they were making a living. Terrell, a few artists. Well, Rob wrote a lot of music for Destiny's Child. So he worked with Destiny's Child, at Michael Jackson. I remember when Michael came to the studio, and that's actually kind of a cool story. So Michael was, when he was working with Rob, Michael Jackson's assistant started calling 10 minutes out, and he would call the studio and he would say, Michael will be in the building in 10 minutes. And then they would call a couple minutes later, Michael Jackson will be in the building in 8 minutes. And literally they would keep calling, Michael Jackson will be in the building in 5 minutes. And then they continuously called until they got there, and they said, Michael Jackson has arrived. And sorry, I'm reading Dino's message. People have no idea the amount of stars that came to Chicago studio. Exactly. Yeah, Chicago Tracks. Exactly. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. But yeah, so Michael Jackson's assistant, he would just keep calling Michael, and finally he just said, Michael is coming into the building. And then they would just buzz him in, and and then walk him up to the studio. But yeah, that's kind of a cool story about Michael Jackson. And another cool story from my personal life. I used to live out in Las Vegas years ago, and there was a house across the street from my home that was rented by, I think it was owned by some kind of label, and a lot of boxers would rent it. and it was vacant for a little while, and then all of a sudden it wasn't vacant, and nobody really said who was living in it until they moved out, and we later found out that it was Michael Jackson living in that house. So what are the odds? Had I known that, I would have walked across the street and said, "Hi, I'm R. Kelly's former assistant. Nice to meet you," but I never got that opportunity. Yeah, Dino, Michael loved Rob. Michael was I know Michael was a fan of Rob. He even made a video, like a personal video. Rob had, I think with the TP2 album, Rob had sent Michael Jackson a bunch of like t-shirts and hats and stuff to Michael, and he sent Rob a video and thanked him, and was so excited. And guys, Dino Johnson, he's security. He has worked for many celebrities. Dino Johnson. Dino, did you work with Rob? I cannot remember. I know Luther Vandross for sure. Infamous Sylvia, we love you too. And like I said, I mean, we were not trying to throw any shade at you. You have a good channel and a good support. We just wanted to kind of make up for anybody that may have missed out. Hopefully we could all do a live again. It's just hard. I mean, I'm sure you can see how tired I am. Let's see. So I'm just waiting to read. Yeah, definitely sending prayers to Rob. Charles. Yeah, Rob is not doing good. From what Lindsay said, according to Steve, he is just so convinced that he's going to die in jail. And we're not going to let that happen. I mean, that's why we're speaking out. That's why we're doing these lives. That's why we're networking, even though Lindsay and I's schedules are just crazy. You know, we're just kind of making Rob our third child. I mean, we're going to fight for him and we're going to make this happen. He deserves it. I mean, we've known him for 20 years. 20 years. I separated from the entertainment industry. Okay, so I worked for Rob just because he had hired me and I really had nothing going on at the time. And it wasn't really anything I ever wanted to do. And then working when I had to go to the house and stay with Drea and the kids, the only time that it was fun was when Rob was there, and when Rob wasn't there, then it wasn't easy. I mean, Drea was not difficult. I mean, she was very difficult. And so that's why I quit. But ultimately I really wanted to go into the medical industry. And but then I ended up moving out to Las Vegas, and ended up with a cocktail supervising job at a nightclub, and then did a little bit of modeling for some magazines out there. And then, you know, I've done stuff even here, just for fun. I mean, why not? Okay, so Dino, yes, Dino, security director for 2 tours for Rob. So Dino Johnson, you see him on here commenting. And Dino was the security director for 2 tours for Rob R. Kelly. And when he opened for Luther Vandross, public announcement 1995. Okay, yes, thank you for clarifying, Dino. I remember you told me a while ago, but it's been a little while. Yeah, Tamara, it's all good. I mean, that's the thing, you know, it's all going to come out in court. I mean, that's the hardest part about this, is that everything keeps getting delayed. Which is crazy, because I had a personal lawsuit that I went through, and I had no problem. We did the court stuff over Zoom and got it done. So I just don't understand. Hey, favorite Deandra Kelly. Thanks, girl. Yeah, Charles, yeah, what's going on with Rob is just odd. I mean, he's definitely lost his rights for sure. I mean, he's being treated like, I mean, he's not being treated like an American citizen, that's for sure. But Rob was always good to us. You know, we've always kept in touch with him over the years. As far as the Surviving R. Kelly, I mean, we knew about that long before it was going to air. We'd been working with Rob to try to get his career really off the ground. Because Lindsay, she negotiated TP2 and TP3, I believe. And she really ran his stuff. She would give Rob lists of stuff that he needed to do every day, and that's what he went off of. And Lindsay had been doing that for a couple years before he went to jail. I mean, she'd been helping him out. We both had been helping him out basically for free. I mean, as family. I mean, that, we don't ever plan on working for him again, but we will always help him. Even if he needed to come here and live here, and we would work for him for free and just keep doing our thing, just kind of work for him on the side, I guess. Lakeisha, yeah, okay, so I think as far as I know, Rob is getting his mail. The attorneys, a couple of the attorneys did verify that. I know Rob got my letters and Lindsay's letters. I know that for sure. Yeah, Sarah Carter, I actually found a scientific study on that, that the longer they keep somebody in prison, the higher the chance that they will get a conviction. It's like an 80% chance. So that's why, scientifically, that's why they do that. I did find a study on that. And I actually sent that to Doug Anton. I found that interesting. So. All right, Dino, you have a good night. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, good, Sylvia. Miss Ladybug. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we've all had lawsuits go through just fine. So this whole COVID thing, I mean, the whole thing is crazy. They're just trying to buy time, trying to find evidence that's not there. They make movies about this stuff, to try to prevent that stuff from happening again. And, at this point, we're just kind of convinced that it's political. But anyways, so you can see I am exhausted. I've had a long day. So I wake up at about 5 a.m. I get my workout in. I take my boys to school, and then I do my school. And then I arrange my autistic son's therapy. So, and then my other son is in karate. And so I do a lot. Lindsay and I do a lot, but we're trying to keep up with this as best as we can. Yeah, Zachary, exactly. Zachary Baylor. Yeah, I mean, there are scientific studies that I found, the higher chance that they will get a conviction. I don't know if Doug is still on the case. I have no idea. I haven't spoken to anybody. I will be honest. I haven't even heard from Rob himself. I know Lindsay called Steve his attorney Steve, a couple weeks ago, and Steve answered and said, "Is this Lindsay?" And she said, "Yeah." And he said, "Okay, is this your number? And this still your number?" And she said, "Yeah." And he said, "Let me call you back." And she said, "No, don't worry about it. Just know that I'm here if you need me." And he said, "Okay." And these attorneys are busy. They have a lot going on. But I believe in my heart that they are working hard for him, especially Steve. Steve has done a lot as far as, making appearances on Court TV. He's been on Dr. Phil. He's really done a good job on, one, making a name for himself, which is important. And then two, he's spoken out in Rob's defense publicly, and that's a big deal for an attorney. That's not something that they have to do. That's usually what a publicist would do. So the fact that Steve even does that is, in my eyes, I think that's a big deal. But yeah, 2021, Robert Sylvester Kelly year. That's right. Let's work on getting him out of jail. Let's keep his music alive. I play his music every day. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Since this did not work out with Lindsay, I'm so sorry, you guys. We thought that we could kind of do it, kind of join in together. But hey, we will follow up. I will keep you guys posted. I'll let you guys know about the Wendy live. The Wendy live tomorrow is just a Ask Wendy, quick little thing. And then we're going to talk to them further about possibly talking about our working experiences with R. Kelly. And then we will also work on finding out more information for you guys, as far as getting a hold of the attorneys. Yeah, Lakeisha. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find a perfect time for us to just be in the same house. Lindsay lives 10 minutes away from me, but we're just so busy. But we're gonna try to find a time where we're both at the same house at the same time and just log on to Facebook and do a live. But I mean, we really don't have any new information for you guys. We did the Tasha or Unwind with Tasha K interview, and that's almost at 240,000 views. So that's pretty cool. Infamous Sylvia has a YouTube channel, and she did her interview, which is like 2 hours long, and that has a ton of information on there. So definitely check out Infamous Sylvia. And I mean, as far as everything else with Rob, I have no idea. I will be totally honest. I don't know what's going on. But we will, if they ask us to testify, we will be there and we will make it happen. We will, just go and tell our truth. That's all we can do. Anyways, so I am exhausted. I just wanted to make up for last week since people felt like they missed out. As soon as we find out more information, I will definitely keep you guys posted. Angie, thank you. I'm looking forward to doing Wendy Williams tomorrow morning. I will definitely post about that. Keep you guys posted. And yeah, you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, logging on. And yeah, Infamous Sylvia, thanks, girl. Thanks for tuning in and supporting this live. Lindsay and I definitely support your channel, girl. Hey. Stacy Lynn, sorry, I'm about to log off, but I will keep this recorded on my page so you guys can watch. But if you guys want more information, definitely check out Infamous Producers. So it'll be fine. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to get on there. It'll be fun. Yeah, we will always keep fighting for Rob. He's family. We've known him for 20 years. 20 years. And for me to post that picture of FaceTime with Rob, I'd always held on to that because my phone actually took that. I don't even know how it happened, but it was on my photos and I kept it. And it's such a bad photo. I would have never posted it. Doing it tomorrow. I don't know when it will air, but I will find out. I will definitely post it and keep you guys posted. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Definitely message Lindsay. I'm maxed out on my front. on my messages on my on my Facebook. So when I turn on my personal messages, people call me and it goes to my phone. And sometimes my son, my autistic son, has my phone, and I don't want him being exposed to that. So I'm not the best person to message, but if you do message me and you really need to get a hold of me, um, definitely just post on my page. Also, same thing for people who have my phone number. If you've been trying to call me and get a hold of me, my my autistic son, he has my phone most of the time, and apparently he ignores the calls. I found out. So so if anyone has been trying to get a hold of me, just post on my page that you're trying to get a hold of me, and I'll get a hold of you. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, Miss Ladybug, make it make sense. Older son from his karate, but I just want to make it up to you guys for what happened last week, since some people felt like they'd missed out. But we love you guys. It's a big R. Kelly family, not R. Kelly fans. There's no such thing as an R. Kelly fan. It's all R. Kelly family. Okay. So let's definitely stick together and keep blasting that R. Kelly music, guys. Anyways, like I said, if you need anything, just post on my page, and then I can upload the messenger app and message you back. But Lindsay and I will get together and figure out a better time for us to get together so we can answer more questions. All right, love you guys. Good night, infamous Sylvia. Definitely tune into her YouTube channel. That's right, Zachary, our Kelly family. That's right, Mary Porter. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a lot to me that you guys really have helped get us this platform. If it wasn't for you guys, nobody would listen. I mean, that's the truth. So, Latanya, yes, I know. R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. So talented. Just sucks because there's some really good new stuff that he has to be released. So we just got to get him out of jail so he can release it. We're the only ones that are suffering. Well, we're the main ones that are suffering. He's suffering. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off. I will post this to my page. Feel free to share it. And then we'll work on getting more information. Infamous Sylvia, let's talk about doing another live together, and then we can just announce it, properly. All right, Kirsty, good night. So Kirsty Knox lives in Scotland, and she's been my best friend for about 20 years. She knew us when we worked for our Kelly. And so I love you, Kirsty. It's so good to hear from you. All right, guys. Thank you, Vladimir. All right. Okay, I love you guys, and I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Stay tuned.
Whew. Okay, guys. That was the end. Then Lindsay and Lindsay couldn't stay on. Jen finished it off for us. So we're gonna try to do another one where all of us get together and have another live with some information. Okay. But don't forget. Okay, what is going on with this internet here? Hold on. I don't know what's going on with this thing on the other side here. It's not working too well. I'm gonna have to get out of it and come back. It says it's not responding. You guys see me? Hold on. It's acting up. You guys see me? You're welcome. I don't understand why is it acting up here. It's frozen on the other one. I had to come in on my other one. Let's see. It says it's not responding. But guys, don't forget. Request R. Kelly's music for his birthday. Continue. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Chantel, Claudine, how are you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? This thing here is acting up. My internet is acting up for some strange reason. So I have to go out of this and come back. Can you guys hear me? You can hear. Okay, good. I had to get on my phone because look at my computer. It's frozen. Look at this. I'm frozen right there. Computer's acting up. So I'm just gonna close it out. It says it's not responding. So I had to get on the Okay, so guys, don't forget, Friday is his birthday. Guys, well, on my channel, I think I'm going to play his music all day. I'm going to play his music all day. What is going on with this computer here? It just got stuck. It's still stuck. I don't understand what's going on. But I was going to share something with you guys, but I can't even share it because this computer's acting up. So I'm going to have to probably go out and come back in about an hour, find out what's going on with this computer here. But I do have something I want to share with you guys in regards to Robert. They're doing you like they did me last night. Only behind it. What do you mean? 312. What do you mean? What? I mean, it's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna close this out and then restart my computer. Yeah, Fridays is his birthday. So we're gonna, let's do a 24-hour marathon for Robert. Let's do a 24-hour marathon. It says Chrome is not responding. And they're reporting the problem to, I don't know what's going on here with my internet. Sorry, I had to switch it over to my phone. So, let's see. I'm gonna close everything up. Okay, I'm just trying to close everything out. See what's going on. I don't know. All of a sudden, it just locked up. Don't know why it locked up. Anybody have any questions while I try to figure out this thing here? We need to raise our prayer. Yes, y'all. The attorney says that he is not in good spirit. He's haven't been sleeping. He has what is that? PTSD? How do you say that? Post PTSD? This thing is acting up. My computer's acting up. Yeah, they are trying to railroad him, but you know what? God is in control. But this is when our faith needs to kick in, you know. For some strange reason, I keep thinking about that guy. Remember the guy I talked about recently? The one that, this computer, man, what is going on? This computer's acting up. Yeah, PTSD. Thank you. Post-traumatic stress or disorder. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for everything, for your attention. Oh, thank you. Guys, I am just a vessel being used by God. There's nothing about me that is all that. I promise you, I'm just a humble, willing vessel. That's it. And I would just want you guys to stay abreast of what's happening to him, and whatever information that I get, I always share it. I'm not here for any other purpose but to be a vessel, a servant, really, a servant to you guys, so to provide y'all with information to what's going on. That is why I'm here. That is what I am here for. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing Kelly being lifting weights and pull his stomach again. Really? Where'd you hear that from? Where'd you hear that from? Facebook. Thank you. You're welcome, woman of God. You are so welcome. Just, woman of God, just keep me in your prayer. Just keep me in your prayer, because the enemy tries to attack so much. And there's days that I come on here and I'm like, I need to give up. This is getting to me. This is too draining sometimes, But I just have to remember who's in charge of everything. And I can't trust my feelings on certain things. But remember, I told you I'm human. There's days I do not want to get on this computer, do not want to deal with the crap, especially when your name is being scandalized. People talk about you so bad, but I got to remember they talk about Christ. Not saying I'm Christ, but they did talk about him, and he did nothing, and I do everything. You know what I'm saying? I am guilty of some things, So, and I'm just asking you guys to keep me in your prayer, keep me humble, keep me right, because I, like everybody else, do some things. Good evening, PDQ, YTF. So I have to. You guys just gotta keep me lifted, seriously. Because sometimes when I turn on the computer and I see what people are saying about me, how they just drag me so bad, and half of these people don't even know me. They don't even know them. They just believe whatever lie somebody want to say, And I understand why the opposition has a lot to say to me, because they're afraid of me. They really are afraid, because of the gift that God has already placed inside of me. So they're fearful that they realize I'm not a dummy, I'm not a pushover, that I'm not afraid of them. So they say so many negative things about me. I understand it. But what really gets to me is when outside, um, kind of dog me out, That's what gets to me, our side. Not the opposite, because you can expect that from them. But when people who've been on my chat, who laugh and talk to me and say all these wonderful things, and then the next minute they're just like tearing me apart on somebody else's live, that, as a human being, it does bother me. I'm being honest with you guys. It does bother me. But I just gotta keep pushing forward, and just, I have people that I lean on, like the Nakias and the Randa and the Cha-Cha. I have those people who sometimes I have to call when I feel like just giving up, and they just give me that encouragement. Of course, you're digging me, they give me that encouragement to keep going, But I'm telling you, today was one of those days. If you notice how it took me so long to get on, because I was feeling the human side today. I was feeling the human side. And then I got a little email from Ashley. Ashley sent me an email today, and she says, she asked me, was I going on? And at first I wasn't, but then she kept, asking me, and so I said, okay, I'll go on for Ashley. And then while I was going on, I said, you know what? I'll just share what the twins are sharing. So then and they made me feel a little bit better, because the twins and I, we communicate behind the scene and things like that. We had some little hiccups in a minute ago, but we straightened that out, and we both realized that we're on the same team. Neither one of us are against each other. But it's just that they didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know what they were doing. And then we had to come to a meeting of the mind that, neither one of us are against Robert. We're all for him and we're fighting for him, but we're just fighting differently. And so that's why we decided to come together as a team, And she, like Jen said, we are a family. Robert brought all of us together. Yeah, yeah, that is so true, woman of God. And so, and that's why I appreciate it. If you notice, Jen was mentioning me quite a few times because she, God knows when you need something at a certain time, and you need that encouragement, and that's what I needed today. I needed that encouragement. I'm human, guys. I'm human, and it's hard. Some days it's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard, especially when you're not you know when you're just standing in the gap and you just only person I have is God. God. I have you guys too, but God. That's all I got to say. But God, 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 God. Only the Lord. Only the Lord sees what some of us are going through. And it's like the burden that's being bared right now. Some things are unnecessary. Yeah, you do, Black Beauty. You do have to take that mental break. And I did. I took my mental break this morning. I did. And I have some good brothers and sisters that I talk to. I have some good ones. When days I just don't feel like it, I get on and get my energy. Yeah, I am going to recite that prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to go through that prayer. Cover and deliver. Amen. Amen. You did? I did what? Cha-cha, what did I do? Amber says jealous people only attack you because you are strong, sound, anointed, and passionate force. Demon hates that. Ooh, Amber, you said a word on that one. Yes, 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 yes. You, Psalms 23. I will put that add on to my prayer. Cha-cha says you ain't take no break. Cha-cha, I tell you, That's why, guys, I do want to appreciate you guys for not bringing me those bad news anymore. You guys have been very good at that, not giving me all the nonsense that's being said about me. But some of you guys still don't get it, but it's not as many as we used to anymore. But I'm telling you guys, it's rough. And I can imagine what Robert is going through. It's magnified 1,000 times of what I'm going through. Can you imagine you're sitting inside of a jail with so many people hating on you and they don't even know you? They're basing on what somebody else said. Can you imagine that? You're in behind bars because of people who don't know you, but my computer's coming back on. It's sad. It's really sad. It's sad how much hatred that is out there for this man. And this man only speak about love. Kim, I'm not. Because I know you'll call me here and be like, okay, Sylvia, stop it. Okay, Kim, I know you already. Look how the crucifixion went down. They didn't know Jesus, but that soul still screaming, crucify him. Yeah. So your insurance bunny. Yeah, I keep going and going and going. St. John chapter 14. St. John chapter 14. Let me get my word here. St. John. Where's my Bible? Oh, good, duh. My Bible's right in front of me. St. John chapter 14. You know what? Y'all gonna read it with me. Black Beauty just gave me scripture, and I'm gonna read it to you. St. John chapter 14. Let's do St. John chapter 14. We have an announcement today. Any announcement? I am Deja. The only announcement I have is the court is going to be court on the 20th. It's going to be a hearing. It's not court. But you know what? Let me tell you something. I heard that the whole COVID thing is not going to be over till after June. So the trial date in April, I don't think it's going to happen, y'all. I really don't think it's going to happen. I really don't think it's going to happen. John chapter 14, right? It says St. John chapter 14. I'm going to get that chapter right now. I don't think it's going to happen. Chapter 14. Chapter 14 says, hold on. John chapter, the whole John chapter 14? That's a lot of, okay. It's 29 verses. You want me to read all those verses? Which one do you want? Black Beauty, which one? John 14 and what? The whole chapter? The whole chapter. You want me? I don't think they want to hear it all. Church announcement, January 20th, hearing for Robert. You know, Miss Back comes in. Thank you, Kim. You're absolutely right. I am here for one person, that's Robert. And I'm going to stand strong on that. They are going to have to bring him to trial soon because they will lose their support. Yeah, because things are falling apart. You know that, right? Tell Dallas to do it. Do what? What Dallas should do? Y'all, Dallas is sad, y'all. You know why she's sad? Because she had her camera, because she was supposed to be starting her vlogging, and she had bought a camera last year, and she was doing it, and someone swiped the camera from her room. I told her she gotta watch the people that she has around her. I tell her, listen. Okay, Miss Black Beauty, I have the chapter here. It said, the way, the truth, the light. Let not your heart be troubled, but believe in God. Believe also in me. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If they were not so, I would have told you. I go to a place to prepare. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go prepare a place for you, I shall come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, you will be also. Where I go, you know, and the way you know, Thomas said to him, Lord, we do not know where you're going, and how can we know the way? Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. If you have known me, you would have known my Father also. And from now on, you know him and have seen him. Philip said to him, Lord, show us the Father, and it is sufficient to us. Jesus said unto them, I have been with you so long, and yet you have not known me, Philip. He who has seen me has seen the Father. So how can you say, show us the Father? Do you not believe that I am in the Father and the Father in me? The word that I speak to you, I do not speak on my own authority, but the Father who dwells in me and does the work. Believe that I am the Father and the Father in me, and else believe me for the sake of the work themselves. Most assuredly, I say unto you, he who believes in me, the works that I do, he will do also, and the greater works than these he will do, because I go to my Father, and whatever you ask in my name, and that I will do, and that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. If you love me, keep my commandment. I will pray the Father, and he will give you another helper, and he may abide with you forever. The Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it is neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he dwells with you and will be in you. I will not leave you often. I will come to you. A little while longer, and the world will see me no more. But you will see me, because I live. You will live also. At that day, you will know that I am in my Father, and you in me, and I in you. He who has my commandment and keeps them, it is he who loves me, and he who loves me will be loved by the Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. Judas said to him, Lord, how is it that you will manifest yourself to us and not the world? Jesus answered and said to him, if anyone loves me, he will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him. He who does not love me does not keep my word, and the word which you heard in not mine, but the Father who sent me. These things I have spoken to you while being present with you, but the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things and bring to your remembrance all things that I said to you. Peace I leave with you, and peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You have heard me say to you, I am going away and coming back to you. If you love me, you would rejoice because I say I am going to the Father, for my Father is greater than I, and now I have told you before it comes, that when it does come to pass, you may believe, and I will no longer talk much with you. For the ruler of this world is coming, and he has nothing in me, but that the world may know that I love the Father, and the Father loved me. Commandment, so do I. So I do. Arise and let's go from here. That was it. Amen. No, I didn't try to read it. I didn't try to read it. Say, hey guys, look how many people left the chat. I had 100 and something. Now look, it's 87. They don't want to hear the word. They do not want to hear the word. They do not want to hear the word, y'all. They scatter. It's just like when I play the church music. They scatter. Amen. Thank you, Elizabeth. They do not want to hear the word. I'm telling you, Cha-Cha, they scattered so quick. You should have seen the numbers go down. May God bless the hearers and doers of the word. Amen. Y'all not talking church in no session. Oh, no. Woman of God, they don't. They scattered. They ran so quick out of here. They said on the run from demons. Oh God, you guys are too much. Oh, probably because they heard God's word. Miss Fat, stop. Black Beauty, thank you for that. That oh man, that's awesome. I love it. Love God's word. Oh God, you guys are too much. I'm telling y'all, they scattered so quick. They scattered so quick, y'all. It's bad. You're right. They do not want to hear that at all. Mm, mm, mm. They ran about all over the place. Feed them more. Feed them more. Oh, cha-cha. Guys, they scattered so quick when God's word is being. Okay, I'm going to switch to my computer now. Hold on, let me switch over. Oh, Lord, hold on. You're going to see two of me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get out of here. All right, let's see. I'm going to get myself out. Hold on, I'm getting out of there. Ouch. Woo. I'm back. Whew, yeah, that was horrible. You driving? Hey, PDQ, you back? Okay, now I guess I can play what I was gonna play for you guys earlier. Should I end this live and just start a new one? Should I end this live and just start a new one? Yeah, because I'm supposed to do a couple of lives a day. All right, I'm gonna end this one and we'll start a new one. Okay. I'll see y'all in a few. Later.